2023, bad news for Peter Obi as ex-governor releases prediction on Atiku and Southeast. Hello everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or depending on the time we're reaching you guys. Welcome back to our channel. It's so good to have you guys once again. A former governor has just released a prediction on Peter Obi's presidential ambition. He's the candidate of the LP, the Labour Party. And he's made a strong statement that those who are supporting the presidential bid of Peter Obi, they are saboteurs. That, Peter Obi is a no-no. That is really interesting. I mean, after saying that, I believe that everyone wants to wait to see the reason, because there should be a reason, a justifiable reason for him saying that, because we know what's going on, that Peter Obi's his support base is really gaining, is increasing. His popularity is increasing by the day. Obedient. I believe there is, at this point in time, there is no one in the country that doesn't know who the obedients are or what obedients refer to. Everyone should know by now. Very popular, despite everything going on in the country. But this former governor, and shockingly, surprisingly, this former governor is from the Southeast. So it's not like he's someone from another region to say, okay, it's another region that's trying to antagonize Peter Obi. They are all from the same region, from the Southeast. It will shock you. Politics in Nigeria is a game of interest. And it's also, the more you look, the less you see. Game of interest in the sense that these politicians, sometimes they are not being honest. They only just tag along to the side where they see that they have interest, where they are going to benefit something, not because of the good of the country, not because of the good or the interests of the masses, but just their personal self, what they stand out to gain. Probably if they are not, if they don't see any prospect, or if they don't see anything they are going to benefit from one camp, then they tag along to the other camp. And once they belong to the other camp, then is the marketing. This one is interesting. Bad news for Peter Obi as ex-governor releases prediction on Atiku and Southeast. Let's not forget that recently Atiku Abubakar was in the region pleading with Southeast for support, promising heaven and earth, promising what he's going to do, reunify the country, restructure the country, and revive the economy, security, put the security in place. He made about 5 points, promising that if he gets their support, he was going to do that. If he gets elected in 2023, he was going to do all of that. Well, we'll bring you all of the details and the name of that former governor you would hear very soon. But before we do, guys, please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Click on the like button, and if it's your first time here, you're very welcome. Please hit on the subscribe button. God bless you. Now to the news. A former governor of Imo State, EMEKA IHEDIOHA, on Tuesday, September 27, described as saboteurs those working for Peter Obi, the presidential candidate of the Labour Party LP. In a trendy video on Tuesday, IHEDIOHA warned his kinsmen and supporters of the dangers involved in endorsing Obi ahead of the 2023 presidential election. In fact, IHEDIOHA told his loyalists during an event in the state that those throwing their weight behind the former Anambra state governor are risking their lives. According to him, there are only two political parties in Nigeria, the All Progressive Congress APC and the People's Democratic Party PDP. He went on to predict that after Atiku Abubakar, the next president that will emerge from the Southeast. IHEDIOHA has said, Nigeria is in search for leadership. We cannot stay away. I understand the ethnics. It is either we get involved or we are not involved. There are two parties, the PDP and APC. Those who don't know should know. APC is the name of criminals, rogues, among others. If you vote any other place, you are a saboteur. After Atiku Abubakar, the next president will come from southeast of Nigeria. That is the gospel in Accra, Ghana. If Somebody tells you anything else, that person must win in Zamfara, Sokoto, Kebbi, Borno, Yobe, Adamawa, Kaduna, Kano, Katsina, Niger, Kwara, Plateau, Benue, Jigawa, and among other northern states before you can be president of Nigeria. Emotions and sentiments don't win elections. You must be realistic to win elections. You must plan to win elections. And that is where I belong. Wow. IHEDIOHA has just shut out LP and even NNPP. We know these four parties are the ones that are in the forefront. There are more than these parties in the country, political parties whom INEC have even cleared and released names of their candidates and even their running mates. It's not just APC, PDP, LP, and NNPP, the New Nigerian People's Party. But right now, IHEDIOHA is telling us that there are only two parties in the country, APC and PDP. We know he's part of the People's Democratic Party. How he won an election, and the Supreme Court now made someone from APC the winner of that election. You know, he gave them the name that the only two parties in this country is APC and PDP, and for APC that there is a name they are called, and he called them that name, that they are all sorts. They are the ones causing the hardship, the pain, and all of the torture, everything Nigerians are going through. They are the ones causing all of that in the country. But it's really interesting because what he's saying right now is very clear that he's not in support of Peter Obi. To him, he's saying that if anyone from the Southeast wants to become president, it has to be after Atiku Abubakar. This one is interesting. He's stating right now that those who are working for Peter Obi, those who are supporting the Labour Party, that they are all saboteurs, that they are making a mistake. But he didn't give reasons. You know, it would be good enough to justify why you are stating that, why people shouldn't support. I'm not an obedient fan. Don't get me wrong. I'm not speaking for anyone. Just trying to understand the rationale for him stating that Peter Obi should not be supported. But he stated that becoming president is not by sentiment or by emotions, that it has to do with planning. Is it because Peter Obi joined LP towards the primaries, so that was not long enough for him to plan? I wouldn't know. But guys, let's say your own thoughts. Leave us your take down below in the comment section. This one is coming from EMEKA IHEDIOHA. He just stated that all of those supporting Peter Obi, they are all saboteurs, and he believes very well that the next president of the country will be Atiku Abubakar, and after that, then it's going to be the turn of the Southeast. Leave us your take. Thank you once again for staying tuned. Please don't forget to like, share, and to subscribe. Till I come your way again on more updates. Bye.